Trump State of the Union updates. Trump hammers immigration, economy. The speech is a chance for Trump to make his case ahead of the midterms. President Donald Trump is delivering his State of the Union Tuesday night in Washington, as a majority of Americans disapprove of how he is handling inflation, tariffs, relations with other countries, immigration and the economy, according to an ABC News Washington Post Ipsos poll. For Trump, the speech is a chance to make the case directly to millions of Americans ahead of November's midterm elections where control of Congress is at stake. Dozens of Democrats, meanwhile, are skipping the speech in protest. The president took aim at Democrats again for the partial shutdown that has ended funding to the Department of Homeland Security. He also criticized them for the federal government shutdown last year and demanded that DHS funding be restored fully. President Trump is using his speech to talk about healthcare, which is considered a key issue heading into November's elections. Trump reiterated his desire to pay Americans directly to buy health insurance. He also called on Republicans, specifically House Speaker Mike Johnson and Senate Majority Leader John Thune, to codify his most favored nation policies which aim to ensure the U.S. isn't paying more than other countries for prescription drugs. Trump claimed, "I took prescription drugs, a very big part of healthcare, from the highest price in the entire world to the lowest." Trump has pointed to lower prescription drug prices, citing discount arrangements such as his new website, which provides manufacturer discount prices, TrumpRx, and direct negotiations with manufacturers. Some targeted reductions have occurred for people paying the cash price without any insurance, but overall drug prices in the United States remain high, and many patients still face significant out-of-pocket costs. The administration secured lower cash prices for certain high-profile medications, including weight loss drugs such as Wegovy and Zepbound, largely for uninsured patients or those paying outside of traditional insurance coverage. Ben Jolly, the senior fellow for healthcare at the American Economic Liberties Project, noted that manufacturers were already under competitive and political pressure to reduce prices in that category as more products enter the market. In addition, those discounts apply to specific purchasing channels and did not necessarily translate into broad reductions in insured patients' costs or overall list prices. Meanwhile, some of the most substantial recent price cuts are the result of policies enacted before Trump returned to office. For example, at the start of this year, Bristol-Myers Squibb reduced the price of the popular blood thinner Eliquis by more than 50%. Eli Lilly and their manufacturing partners dropped the price of diabetes drug Jardiance by 66%. Jolly said that those changes largely reflect the Medicare drug price negotiation. A Coast Guard rescue swimmer who was credited with saving 165 people during the deadly July 4 flooding in the Texas Hill Country was awarded the Legion of Merit for extraordinary heroism, President Trump said. The awardee, Petty Officer Scott Ruskin, was reunited in the chamber with an 11-year-old girl he saved, Trump said. "You have reached the end of our in-depth report. For more deep dives, please subscribe to Neuron News Global. Stay informed, stay ahead."